Dad and I have started a journey from unemployment to lifting the Champions League. And so far, my dad is still at his second club, Southampton, and doing very well domestically. Whereas I've just recently left Montpellier after taking them as far as I could, and now I'm in Spain at Atletico Madrid, where I just lifted the Europa Conference League, a season after my dad did with Southampton. Once again, I have a beast of a striker up front banging in goals for me to build my team around. And Dad also has a star player, though he not only scores goals, but he gets a ton of assists from the wing as well. After many failed attempts to leave Southampton this last season, though, Dad has begun a mini rebuild, selling Viper and Gascons for big money to reinvest. However, I'm still fairly new at Atletico, and I'm still in the process of selling older players on high wages for big money to replace them with players on lower wages who could develop into better players overall. We had to be prepared though, because our first game of the season was against Barcelona in what turned out to be one of the craziest games of the season already, with 9 goals being scored. And we will definitely take a 5-4 win to kick things off. Dad's start to the season was much quieter than mine with a win over Everton. However, we have both suffered losses at the start of the season. Right, that's £70 million on the outs, mainly thanks to Nelson Viper and Gascons going.
Yeah, I've started a bit of a rebuild. I didn't get the jobs I was hoping to get, so I thought, right, I'm going to start doing a proper rebuild with Southampton and have a go with them.
Yeah, so the signings that you did make, I mean, that was last season, of course, we spent £97 million here, so...
Yep.
The majority of that actually went on a guy called Granelli, which we'll have a look at in a sec, but quite a lot of signings went out for roughly about £20 million or less, starting off with this man, Barcola, who's a very good left-back who could also play left wing.
Yeah. So that's the type of player that I like to have on the left-hand side. And like I said, I'm going to do a rebuild, so he's only 21, so I feel this is a good start of the rebuild. He's two-footed as well, so... that could come in handy.
Yeah, he's got good physical attributes. Giovanni Ponzo,
what a name. Yes.
£15 million for Giovanni Ponzo, 21-year-old. Again, a good player with physicals.
Yeah, very quick. Quite strong as well and aggressive. I like that as well. So, yeah, it could be a good striker for the future as well.
Yeah, he's not lighting the world on fire just yet.
No, not yet. But he's got the ability to do it.
Yeah. Another Italian, though, Lorenzo Granelli. But you bought him from Real Betis. So I think this is one of the face in the game players, because the name always pops up. But again, good physicals, composure of 18.
Yeah, very good, eh? And he's finishing at 16, so yeah, and he's quick. So yeah, I quite like the look of this one as well. So that's 2 good strikers I've got in for the future as well. I mean, well, this one's 27, so he'd be playing straight away, I feel.
Not amazing, though. Your scouts aren't rating them very highly.
No.
£40 million. He hasn't got a goal yet in 4 games. Or 004 is what the kids now put up, and they with pictures of Lorenzo Granelli. Christic, 21-year-old centre-back. We've got good bravery, 6'3".
This guy could be good. The only thing I didn't like about him was his aggression. I did like a player with a bit more aggression, but he's two-footed as well, so ideal for a centre-back.
Yeah, he hasn't played a game yet, though. So, £50 million on Bonotto. Liking the Italians in this one.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
This one, I'd say, is better. Just the natural fitness lets him down, really. But again, the scouts aren't rating him that highly. But I don't know whether it's because your players at the club are just too good and they're rating it compared to him.
And they're quite young as well. So they're all youngsters coming through into the team. They'll take maybe a season or 2 to break into the team, I feel.
And then we got final one of Wangera from Independiente, another goalkeeper. Argentinian. Is this going to be a starting goalkeeper?
I think it could well be, yeah.
Well, he hasn't played a single game yet.
No, not
Trapped
yet,
you there, didn't I? Trapped you. Because he hasn't played a game yet. Now, your starting 11, obviously, you got Suarez Silva in goal, so he's been there for a while.
They're not far off being the same sort of goalkeeper, really, so I don't really want to lock one in and say, I'll just let them fight it out between whoever the assistant manager thinks deserves to be put in. He'll change it for the cup games as well, then I should imagine. So, but I'm quite happy with that formation that I'm playing there. I've got 2 boys up front as well, and they're 2 good strikers I got up front. So the ones that I've got in haven't made the team yet, but these guys are a bit more experienced. So,
well, Ponzo's in there, isn't he? Giovanni Ponzo, you just signed, but Dell's also there on the left-hand side. But yeah, Stephen Gold, because he's 5-star, I think he brings everybody else down.
I'm going to say, he's the main player, and he's my best player by far in this team. So. And I can use him in different positions. So
starting off the season with an injury, though. He's out for the next 3 weeks. So is Barcola on the left-hand side. Both got injured again in the game against Chelsea. And in that game, It was a 3-2 win with a 94th minute winner from Dell. But as we mentioned, we have lost a game. You have lost to Tottenham Hotspur in the 92nd minute.
Yeah.
After they rejected you for the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Ashley
That's
Walker
it.
scored
We're
in the
done.
92nd.
Me and Spurs, done.
Yeah. Over to Madrid, though, because some eagle-eyed viewers might have seen something that we're going to refer to in a second. But I had £16 million left, but there was nothing really that I could spend it on. And I do feel like I might have done a bit of a dad here and wasted some parts of my budget. But I do think I found value elsewhere. So kicking things off, I got Matejka, who is going to be my new number 1 goalkeeper. I think he's very good indeed from the Czech Republic. Not as quite as good as what I was hoping for, but he has potential. He's only £9 million, so value for money isn't too bad there. Marcelo Augusto, though, is looking like what could be a fantastic strike partner for Silvero. So I'm happy with him. He looks absolutely great. Got him up on a release clause from Palmeiras. He was scoring 13 goals in the last 25 games when we picked him up. So very good. And now he hasn't got any in the last 4. So as it always happens, got 26 last season. Then we've got Rick Kaiser. Love that name.
Yeah.
£45 million. I think this one is value for money, Dad. Let me know your opinions. I think he is value for money. He's a left-footed centre-back, 6'4". Mental attributes aren't as good as I'd hope, but a lot of them, which ones I normally like to be higher, are 14s, and he's 21.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm like for signing the players who played right down through the middle. This guy plays in 3 positions right down through the middle. So, yeah, I think he's a very good player.
Yeah. Also professional personality with 20 determination.
That's really good, isn't it?
So that tells me he will develop and grow.
Yeah.
And he has a monobrow. The best players have monobrows. We all know the rules of this game. But then the final couple of signings I made, one was František Slammer. Great name again. Another centre-back option, 22-year-old from the Czech Republic. Only £7.5 million from Slavia Prague. This is one I overspent on. Chidioke McCarthy. He is a Spanish centre defensive midfielder. I don't actually think he's that bad. It's just his passing and first touch is 12. If they were higher, if they were in the yellow and they were 15, I think I'd be looking at this player going, great player, good value for money.
Yeah, I think the player you just showed me just now was probably better than this player, I feel.
Yeah, Rick Kaiser. Fickle personality, 22 years of age with a good potential. Whether he makes it or not because of that fickle personality, we don't really know. But mental attributes are decent. Physical attributes, we will take that. Natural fitness is only 10, but he's only 22, so I very much doubt I'm still going to be using him in 10 years' time anyway. Yeah, it's just the passing and first touch I wish was slightly higher, to be honest, because the money that I spent from £60 million is quite a lot, really, considering he only played 1 year and I paid double what Leverkusen did last year, and he only played 22 games. So definitely overpaid there, but I'll hold my hands up when that happens. I've loaned out quite a few players as well, and tactically, we are setting up with 2 up front. We've got 1 defensive midfielder. I've locked in Matejka in there because I want him to play every single game and develop. My best 11 pick, though, puts Marcelo Augusto and Silvera in there, so the only change would be that goalkeeper. We've got Jose Maria, obviously, who's my best centre midfielder. I think he's going to be great. Beck Erison, we are playing him and training him to play left midfield. Obviously, he's the guy that I picked up a couple of seasons ago. Well, last season, £4.3 million. He is absolutely superb, I think. Developing very well, the 19-year-old Norwegian. Physically, absolutely fantastic. I think my only weakness now is down the right-hand side. Jorge isn't exactly developed very well yet. And my right-hand side, Oner Demir, is nowhere as good as my left-hand side, despite being able to play there slightly better. So, yeah, I think that might be my weakness and possibly something to look at later on. But Kaiser goes in straight away next to Yannick Yev, my other centre-back, who, of course, arguably one of my best players in my team. The 22-year-old centre-back is really good. He is requesting to leave, though, but I have no intention of selling him, and he's got a contract for another 4 years. So unless somebody's chipping in with 97 million, you're staying here, son. So start of the season, I had exactly the same thing. Obviously, that big win against Barcelona, 4-0 against Sevilla, 4-2 against Espanyol, but dropping points to Sporting Gijon really hurt. And I've got to play Dad in the Europa League very soon. So that's interesting. Now, obviously, this is a race to the Champions League. Neither of us need to win the Europa League to complete the challenge, but it's kind of nice if we do. Because if we end up doing that and then win the Champions League, we'd have all have won, well, one of us would have won all 3 of them.
Yeah.
in this little competition, which is something that maybe is a challenge in the future that we could do, and then we'll go, it's too hard, we can't do that, and then you'll all go, you've done it before. And we've got no excuse. So let's see what happens then in season number 9, because I imagine Dad's still going to keep an eye on the transfer of managers, the staff, and seeing what happens along those lines, whereas I'm kind of content and happy to see how this season plays out. The clash between our two sides in Madrid was an entertaining one. However, goals-wise, there was only 2, and they both flew into Dad's net for an Atletico 2-0 win. Southampton was suffering from a poor start to the season in general, though, and Dad's eyes were constantly looking at jobs available, and he was even turned towards Manchester United. But Dad's had a bad history there in previous challenges, and their finances don't look promising, nor does their best team either. At this point in the season, I was focusing on the title race I found myself in, behind our rivals Real Madrid, who are one of the only teams who we had lost against this season. Dad's form picked up massively across December and January at Southampton, and it's such a shame that his start wasn't any better, because he could have really been pushing for a title had he had only been 7 points behind Liverpool now. Real Madrid opened up a 10-point gap on me in second, so our focus then switched to the Europa League, and where the inevitable happened again. After both Dad and I progressed through the quarterfinals, we drew against each other in the semis. In the first leg, which was played in Madrid, I once again sent Dad back to England with a loss after we gave ourselves a great advantage, beating him 4-2. However, I don't think anyone expected what happened in the second leg, certainly not my Atletico Madrid side, and the performance of Dad's striker Giovanni Ponzo, who bagged himself a hat-trick in a 5-0 win at St Mary's. And I guess this completely shell-shocked us, and we even threw away Champions League qualification, losing 2 more games after that loss to Dad in an implosion at the end of the season and terribly finishing in 5th place. Dad faced French side Marseille in the final of the Europa League though, and he once again repeated the second leg performance he had over us, destroying them 5-0 in the Europa League final. Well, Europa League winners.
I'll take that.
What a win as well.
Yes. I mean, you look at it, you think it was an easy win, wouldn't you? But
statistically, it was quite even.
It was quite even, yeah, looking at it, yeah. So
you really overplayed your XG of 2.6.
Yeah,
or 2.16, getting 5 goals, and they had 1.43 and didn't get any, which is kind of surprising. But, I mean you're enjoying you're enjoying the 5-0 wins after also defeating me 5-0 in the second leg.
After losing 4-2.
Crazy game.
Oh, crazy. But I love it.
Yeah, you dropped a lot of points around there, which kind of, says it all, to be honest. Setting it up for that, dropping down into 7th place.
A lot of draws in there. I drew 8 games, lost 11, drew 8. It's too many games, really.
65 points, so nowhere near the title, but you got Champions League football next year.
Yeah, I'm in there, so that gives me a chance, isn't it?
Which is the be-all and end-all of this whole competition.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, so that's not too bad at all. Dan McIntyre was the top scorer for Liverpool. He looks very good, a Scottish striker there. But you got Stephen Gold as the highest average rating, with the most man of the matches alongside Erling Haaland and Ashley Walker, with 15 assists as well.
I mean, that's not surprising, really. He's always going to be my star player, so...
Yeah, he was very good indeed. Looking across the rest of the squad, though, he got the most goals with the most assists.
Yeah, I mean, you assisted 22 assists and you still score 32 goals. That's
his back must be killing.
Insane, isn't it?
Carrying the rest of the team. His back is killing. Dell got 31 goals, still decent.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be happy with that.
And Ponzo got 28.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that as well. So, yeah, it was a good signing.
That does surprise me with 17 assists, because his finishing is not exactly his best asset. 12 finishing, 13 composure. And he got 28 goals. Surprising, to be honest.
Good season.
Your transfer budget for next season is 56, but you do have minus wage budget, so there might be something to pay off there. Now, for me, it turned out to be a bad season, because not only did you knock me out of the Europa League, but then we ended up dropping into the Europa League on like the last couple of days of the season after just some really poor results.
After I give you an arm and you lost 2 league games, didn't you?
Yeah, we also drew to Albacete, which we should never be doing at home. Losing to Bilbao and Valencia. Oh, it was just so poor towards the end of the season there. We finally got a win at the end of the season, but it was just too little too late, unfortunately. So, 5th place only. Europa League football next year.
And I'm in the Champions League.
You're in the Champions League. Girona still doing very well. Like we keep mentioning them. They're still doing really well. Jude Bellingham's top scorer, by the way, which fair play to him at age 33, being the Golden Boot winner, not even playing up front. So That is interesting. I don't have any players up there unless it's my goalkeeper in 4th place and somebody who's got the most yellow cards, which is my centre-back. So, not a good season at all for me. 27 goals from Silvera, which is okay, but he isn't developing, and that's my concern there, because we picked him up, 23, 24 for £68 million, and the season's been all right. 20 goals is not bad, but it's not amazing. Marcelo Augusto got 24, so I guess he is spreading it and sharing it a little bit more with Augusto, but the two 26-year-olds not exactly putting in a lot of goals for me. Conor Gallagher got 17, and he's 37 years old.
30.
That's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then we got Eriksson, who is on the left-hand side. He's turned into basically my best player. 12 goals and 16 assists this season. It's very good, alongside Yankiev, who is obviously my centre-back. Not going to score the most goals, but still trying to keep them out the other way. I don't know about this team. I'm still in two minds with how we do, because, well, what we actually do, because £12 million it's not a lot of money to make this team much better, and I can't really see, unless I'm selling my best players, there is value for me. I mean, Silvera and Marcelo Augusto is both wanted, but £40 million, £50 million?
Not worth it, is it?
No, I can't get a better striker than that for the same amount of money.
Nowhere near it.
So what's the point in my eyes right now? So, I don't know, we'll see. The job market is quite interesting. Bayern Munich there, which is, I mean, if you're going to go for big clubs,
that's one, isn't it?
there's one of them.
I reckon it's worth chucking my hat into that one, I reckon.
Oh, you're going for it too?
Oh, I reckon I'm going to chuck my hat into that one.
Interesting. Okay, so in the Bundesliga, they actually finish in 3rd place, which is very bad for...
That's why they've advertised for a new manager, isn't
yeah,
it?
19 points behind Leipzig. Gladbach even
innit?
finishing 10 above them. Sabatini scored the most goals for him. He looks very tasty indeed. They've got Julian Duranville, who's decent. Rodrigo is there still.
Yeah.
He's age 36 though, but he's still there. Who was the manager who's just been sacked then from that? Marco Rose. He left. So what do you mean by choice? They have Ruud van Nistelrooy who left as well. Arne Slot was sacked. They've had some managers in this. He went to Arsenal. Wow, okay. We did see the Arsenal job come up. We couldn't apply for it throughout the season.
Such
so it was
annoying, really, wasn't it? Because it was there. It was like dangling in front of us all the time, wasn't it? But
yeah, you just couldn't apply for it. It's one of those ones which was really frustrating. But yeah, Marco Rose has gone to Arsenal, leaving Bayern Munich. I mean, you would probably been forced out anyway, finishing in 3rd place, I'd imagine. Unless they just won the Champions League. They haven't. They just lost the DFB Pokal final as well. They've had an awful time there.
I think he knew he was going to go.
Yeah, by the looks of it, because they got to the Champions League quarters. Is that by the looks of it, quarterfinals? But yeah, Bayern Munich lost Barcelona, so they didn't do very well that season. I'd imagine he probably would have been forced out either way after not winning anything. So that is an interesting job to come up. Only £30 million. They haven't got massive amounts of money, especially considering they're in the Bundesliga. But yeah, I think both of us will be applying for that one.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if they pick one of us, or if they decide to go elsewhere. It was obvious what was going to happen next, as both of us applied for the job in Munich, hoping to take a step up. It wasn't the only job that popped up though, as we both applied for the vacant role at PSG as well, with them having a very good side, including a retiring Vinicius Jr. We were then waiting weeks when things began to happen at Atletico Madrid in talks of a takeover bid. They clamped down with a transfer embargo. Unsurprisingly, I was rejected at PSG and Bayern Munich after my bad season at Atletico. And while Dad was rejecting £100 million for his goalkeeper, he had 2 interviews for PSG and Bayern Munich to attend to. Dad got his wish and also his preference though, as Bayern Munich approached him first and he snatched their hands off to become the new manager. However, when the takeover at Atletico was complete, I was a little confused, because although the new board promised a lot of money and apparently pumped some into the club, the transfer budget stayed at a measly £13 million. And I double checked, apparently it's a tycoon takeover, so maybe we can expect something very soon.
Nice.
Nothing came though, and soon enough it was the season opener away to Real Madrid, where we lost 3-1. Dad's summer was a lot busier and he started the season well, picking up 3 points using his 4-4-2 system. In fact, Dad's start was 3 wins from 3 and a 4th in the cup. Well, Dad, at your new home,
Yes.
Bayern Munich.
Very pleased. Thank you very much. I had a choice of 2 jobs, really. Well, I interviewed for 2 jobs. The PSG job came up as well. So, I mean, you got to jump at that when you get a chance, don't you?
Yeah.
After studying the 2, my preference would have been Bayern. But as it happened, Bayern came up first and offered me the job after the 2 interviews.
He's got to say that.
There was only 1 or 2 players I fancied in the PSG team. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. was by far their outstanding player.
You can't say that. He's underage. Only 1 or 2 players I fancied. One of them was Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. He's about 13 in real life.
So, I mean, you look at him, he's outstanding, isn't he? But I felt that Bayern had a better side, a better squad, should I say. So I would have gone Bayern if both had come at the same time. But Bayern came up first, and I just took the job.
I mean, there's some great players in this PSG team.
Yeah.
They rejected me, by the way, so screw them. I couldn't get it. But at the same time, I'm never going to get the job because I haven't done anything yet. Like, I only got the Atletico Madrid job because I was doing well with Montpellier, who had nothing. So they took a chance on me. And so far, I've had 2 bad seasons with them. Like, I've not done that well with Atletico Madrid. So I understand why I'm not getting picked for these jobs. Whereas you've done quite well with Southampton
I've got
in
2
the league.
European
and then 2
cups,
European Cups with an FA Cup as well.
Yeah.
So, you've done very well, to be honest, and probably are a manager that would have had that next step.
I felt I overachieved with Southampton, which was very good. They supported me at the right time when we got into the Premier League, and I just started building it, and it was very hard because I was looking at the team, and I just had brought in 2 new players on the left-hand side, a left back and a left winger, which would have made that team even better, I felt, and I was aiming and aiming whether or not to take the job. But in the end, it was like,
really?
Well, to be honest with you, when you look at the Southampton side, they are a very good side, but they're not. I don't think they're Champions League side at this present moment, but they are a good side.
I mean, you had a good team, but there's no way that he's all right. He's nowhere near the level of what you have at Bayern Munich, though.
Well, no, that's why I've took the job.
Yeah, he's good, but not amazing.
And there's my left back, he's good as well. Look, so but I'm buying what I could at Southampton.
Yeah,
that's what you got to think of, isn't it? I was making a team.
The right.
Don't forget, I've been 3 seasons in the Premier League and been in the top 6.
Yeah.
So they can't be a bad side.
Well, let's have a look then at who you brought in at Bayern Munich, because when you took over, you then were, obviously, these are the signings that you made. So you've got Jose Miguel Penzo for £12 million, who's come in, an Italian goalkeeper. Is he your number 1?
No.
I was going to say, surely not. But I know what you
my reserve goalkeeper wasn't very good.
Okay.
And I didn't want to spend too much on another keeper. I could have easily gone out and bought 30, 40 million pound goalkeeper, but no, I've just stuck with this one. He's all right.
Okay. Then we've got Sebastian Maciel from Racing Club, who is a left-sided player, down the left-hand side, very good left back as well.
Yeah, that's what I've bought him for, I think, is playing the left back position.
Only 21, he's fuming about it.
Yeah,
but
he wasn't very happy about it.
No, he is class for £20 million. You got a free transfer in Miramon. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
I was a bit weak as in the squad in that area, so for a free transfer, I know he's 34, but I just brought him in to sort of like a bit of experience if I need him.
All right, I'm giving him 82 grand a week. Jocelyn Leon from Brentford, £40 million, so a centre back.
Yeah, he's quite good, I feel. 23. I'm trying to keep to the younger ones as well, so he's one for the future as well, bringing him through.
He's all right. And then finally we got Mohamed Mahdi, who's actually gone straight out on loan, so he's a centre defensive midfielder.
Yeah,
5-star potential though, looks okay. Doesn't look too bad, fairly professional personality.
Well, brought him for the future, really. So, like I said, I took him out on loan straight away. So, get out there and see what you can do and come back a better player.
Okay, so tactically, you set up very similar to what it was at Southampton, because didn't you have a 4-4-2 there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So very similar to that, but the players that you've got here, I mean, Lusso is their main striker. He's all right. He's not amazing.
Right. Yeah.
Sabatani actually was the one that we seen before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the main striker, the Italian.
Yeah.
Duranville is obviously at the club. He's developed into quite a good player.
He's a good player, but he's 31, so he's one player I've got to look at sort of replacing soon.
Loran is the same
as
on the
this one, really.
side.
Yeah. So my 2 wingers are a bit old, really.
Edson in centre mid. He's okay.
Yeah, good centre midfielder.
He's not bad. Watiao, who's a good defensive midfielder, good marking and tackling. Not so good on the ball though. Only 12 for passing.
I just want him to
do defensively. He's good.
Stick a boot in, and get the ball back.
Yeah, he's picked up an injury at the start of the season. Not too long. We're all good. Slavov is the centre back. He's not amazing. He's all right.
I'm a bit worried about my centre-backs, to be honest with you. I'm sort of a bit worried that they're not going to be strong.
Really good.
Yeah, they're just not strong enough, my centre-backs.
He's very good.
He is very good, isn't he?
He's class as world class as well.
Yeah.
He's 6'4", with 20 jumper reach. He plays right back. That's crazy. Massio, obviously, who he's seen. So, yeah, they got a good team.
Yeah.
Still got the likes of Alphonso Davies here, who's 36 now. So there is still like remnants of the team that we know, with Rodrigo still obviously there as well. You start the season. You have won all your games so far, the ones that count, from the DFB Pokal down to the 3
I've got a couple of
games.
Good wins there as well. Bayern Leverkusen, I think that's a really good win. So I feel that if we finish third last season, and I think I've made the squad better, I think we should be pushing for that first spot this season.
You got to play former Barcelona manager Marco Rose.
Yeah.
Who, of course, has just left Bayern Munich. So that'll be an interesting tie in your first Champions League fixture. Juve's also in there. Bilbao, who pinched my spot, which is quite funny because you would have played me. Sporting, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Apoel and Besiktas all in there for that group stage. So I think you should be able to get through that quite easily.
I should quite comfortably qualify for the next the knockout stages.
All right, well, let's have a look because I am not in the Champions League this season with Atletico Madrid. We have started the season against the big two in my first 4 fixtures. We lost to Real Madrid away from home, which, happens, I guess. But we also went to Barcelona away from home. So we've played the hardest 2 fixtures already. We drew 0-0. And to be honest, yes, I'll take that. 1 point out of the 6 out from against those 2. That ain't too bad. 3-2 against Espanyol, 3-1 against Elche. Now our season really starts. We got Europa League football. We got a hell of an easy teams in the Europa League league phase because, it starts off Strasbourg and Dundee United. You think I should beat them easily. Willem 2, Lugano, Braga, Partizan was probably the hardest one, Sheriff, and Bodo Glimt.
You should pick one all the way in this
I should get 8 out of 8 for that. The only teams in there really is Ajax, maybe Galatasaray, Napoli.
Galatasaray can be an hard side, can
Tottenham's down there too. I miss Tottenham's. They've been quite good.
There you go.
So that could be a problem.
Frankfurt's down there as well.
Yeah, Frankfurt as well. Yeah. So that's. Can I go back to back after you win another European competition? Because I did it the last time you won a European competition. I won the same one the year after. So let's hope I win this one, and then I'm the first one to win the Champions League. That would be ideal. So, we'll see. But I'm still keeping my eye on the job market as well, because I don't know whether I can take this Atletico side as far as I have, like, any further, because we are struggling for money. Financially, although they got £60 million in there, the budgets that they give me is not great. And they do have £44 million transfer debt, which I am a bit of a part of. But I don't want to sell any of these players to then bring in others. We'll see.
Doesn't look like a Champions winning league side there, does it, really?
No, that's the trouble. I think if we were... Oh, also, by the way, I'm locking in this goalkeeper, and I have changed tactics as well. This goalkeeper was in my B team, and I actually think he's better than my starting goalkeeper from last season that I actually purchased. So that was Mateka, who is there. I actually brought in this one to play in the first team. I think he could be better. So we're going to use him this season. But we changed things around to a 4-2-2 and try and go for something different this season. We got the Mazzala in there, so basically it would look just like this. The Mazzala in there with Jose Maria, so we'll see how he plays there. Silvera and Augusto still. Beck Eriksson from the left. But we'll see, because I think this is still a strong team. Maybe we could challenge for the title, but I don't think it's any good. And we'd have to add something if we wanted to go for the Champions League next year, should we qualify. That's good start to the season continued, and he was even unbeaten in the league by December, but did pick up some draws. That didn't tell the full story though, because he was out of the DFB Pokal and found himself in a spot of bother in the Champions League, only winning 1 game in 6. I was also getting rather frustrated with my Atletico side. We were winning games by 3 or 4 goals and then randomly just drawing against bottom of the league. We were actually still involved in a 4-way title race though with Girona, Barcelona and Real Madrid after 17 games. But that's when 2 interesting jobs had come up. The first, the one that caught my eye the most, was the Liverpool job, but for some reason, despite them sacking their manager, I was unable to apply. The other was Chelsea, who was equally having a bad season, but maybe didn't have such an appealing squad as Liverpool did, although still impressive, and I decided to apply anyway. And they came back very fast to give me an interview. Before I knew it, I was actually playing my final game as Atletico Madrid manager, and I was off to London. As the Chelsea board really liked what I had to say and decided I was the man to take over to save their season. They had an aging midfield and a good but not great defence, however their front four was all world-class players, and I knew straight away I needed to go attacking to be successful with this side. And within the first 8 weeks, I had won every game bar one, and even played Dad's old Southampton side 3 times in the league and both cups, and won all 3 games, including in the EFL Cup final, which means we have already won a trophy after only taking over 2 months before. Back in Germany, Dad was still leading the title race, but only just ahead of Dortmund. However, it was already curtains for him in Europe as he failed to get past the knockout playoff round and was eliminated by Aston Villa without scoring a goal in both legs. What was even worse for Dad, though, is that with Chelsea, I was actually in the Champions League and made it to the quarterfinals at a time that I should be favourites to win. And we did just scrape through to the semi-finals after a 0-0 draw in Rotterdam and in a tight game at Stamford Bridge, picking up a 2-1 win. League-wise, Dad had opened up a 3-point gap with Bayern and should go on to lift the Bundesliga title with the fixtures that he has remaining. My form in the Premier League was also good too, and although we couldn't catch champions Arsenal, I brought this team up from 6th or 7th place to 2nd in the league. Plus, we have a chance at winning the FA Cup too, with a final on the horizon against Manchester City. But the most important game, however, was the semi-final of the Champions League against Barcelona, and the home leg did not start well as Gavi smashed in the opener. Thankfully, just minutes later though, we had a penalty that Evan Ferguson decided to miss. He made up for it though after half-time, finally scoring an equaliser on the night, and from there we were absolute monsters and continued attacking Barcelona's goal, scoring 2 more goals in the 74th and the 85th minute to put us up 3-1. Barcelona did score a late goal with Lamine Yamal, but I will take a 3-2 advantage in the first leg to the new camp. In the second leg though, we failed to even get a shot on target, but we also managed to keep a clean sheet, and we'll go into the Champions League final. Dad's Bayern side almost threw it away in the Bundesliga in the end, but still got to celebrate a Bundesliga title win in his first season on goal difference. Before my Champions League final clash with PSG, I of course had the FA Cup final to win as Manchester City turned up and didn't even get a shot on target, only 1 shot all game, and we absolutely battered them in the stats. We did only score 2 goals though to lift the FA Cup trophy. It's the big one now though. Can I end the challenge and win the Champions League with Chelsea? Well, Dad, I made the move, and what a move it was! Because this Chelsea team,
look, how you've done this,
has got all the way to the Champions League final. Now, to be fair to me, I took this team over in December. They were down in, 6th, something like that.
Yeah.
I've only lost 1 game before that final game of the season, which was against West Ham there. The rest of it, I've won every single game, drew a few. That's including games in the Champions League. Lost against Arch on the final day because we couldn't win the league, and that's because we were so far behind Arsenal to begin with, we were nowhere near even catching them. They went out and won the final game, we lost it. So,
and you've also had 2 other cup finals while you've been going along.
That's it. I mean, not only are we in the Champions League final, but I won the Carabao Cup, beat Southampton in that. Come on, get in. Also won the FA Cup. Didn't I knock Southampton out on the way? I feel like I did.
You did.
I played Southampton so many times. It's ridiculous.
Look for the Carabao Cup final, and it's the game
there
right
it is.
after.
Right, FA Cup. Knocked him out of the FA Cup, and then played him in the league later on and won that as well. So it's been so many times there. 3 times in 1 month I played Southampton and beat them all 3 times, which is crazy. 1 cup final, 1 FA Cup, 1 in the league. But yeah, we've done unbelievable things with this team. We have got to the Champions League final somehow with this Chelsea side, and we're in a chance for winning it.
I can't believe this.
My best player, though, is injured. My left back is injured.
Ooh, I've got a chance now.
Which is a shame. Now, obviously, at the start of this season, I wasn't in the Champions League, which is quite funny how this has played out. But you were, Dad.
I was.
Yeah, and you only got to the round of 16 or the knockout playoffs. It was the knockout playoff round where Aston Villa knocked you out.
Villa of all teams, innit?
Yeah. So, other than that, I mean, you did win the league, It was tight. You almost threw it away.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I mean, I'm pleased with that. I got back to the... I lost the league game right at the end there, yeah. Nearly chucked it away with that game, yeah. So I'm pleased with that. First season, win the league. That sort of like gets the directors off my back, really, and sort of they'll support me for the next season, if there is a next season.
Well, yeah, because you didn't even get a top goal scorer.
No.
That's crazy. Sabatini does have the highest average rating, but he wasn't in the top scorers. Like, what happened to him? He must have only played a few games. No, he played all of them. 17. 10 assists. He did very well, actually.
Yeah.
But he just wasn't on the top scorer sheet. But there we go. Yeah, we are going to play the Champions League final because if I win this, that's it. It's game over. So Quick Pick does take Daniels out, puts Hector Forte in. I don't like that strike force. We're going to change that because what is going on there? Why are they taking out my best players? This is the bloody final, lads. We do not want to take out our best players. So let me just sort this team out and we'll get going. All right, and of course, we're against PSG, who actually rejected me at the start of the season in the final.
Who's right, isn't it?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo, who you fancy apparently. So let's see. Can we get this one over the line and lift the Champions League trophy? At the first time of asking, because I remember last time it took me a long time to win the Champions League. In fact, I had so many finals, it was ridiculous. And in fact, one of them, if I remember rightly, was against Chelsea.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
So, can I get this one over the line? At the first time of asking, the beautiful Champions League music is playing. It's a 4-2-2 versus a 4-2-2. Who is better, though? Let's find out. Oh, you're going to get one early. Ferguson.
Oh, my God. I thought he got it then.
First 30 seconds. That should have been a goal.
Yeah, that's what he's good at the far post, isn't he? He is good in the air.
That's so frustrating.
Come on, PSG.
Oh, here we go. Matching, get it across. Ferguson's in there. Cannot quite get that one. Are we going to win it back, though?
Oh,
Head
no.
back out. Oh, it's fallen to Conte. Oh,
I thought that was in then.
it's hit the back of the net, but the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable shot. 10 minutes in. This game is back and forth. Headed on. Matching again. Who's he found there? That's unbelievable pass. Right, now we're calm. Now we are calm.
Dominating this so far.
Perez. Oh, we're all over him. This is good. Mawawi. I love his name. Struggle to pronounce it. Conte. There's Perez. Back post. Is Matching for the header. And it's in. Carlos Matching. Come on. The Quick Pick put him out of the team. Couldn't believe it. He's unbelievable. He's one of our best players. That left-hand side has been his all season. And it's his today. What a win on the back post. He absolutely dominated Matey in the air. Who's that? Brown. Didn't stand a chance.
Awful jump.
Get up. In off the post. Come on, 1-0. Oh, it's a corner. 15 minutes in to make it 2. Oh. 27 minutes in. I've had 9 shots. They've had 1.
And you're going to have another one put up to their
They've
eyes.
had 1
Awful.
shot.
What's going on?
It has been all Chelsea.
How's this team made it to the final?
Oh, now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble.
Oh, too late.
So it's going to be back and forth. Lukic.
Oh, what a run.
Completely against the run of play. Over the bar. Lost his composure there at the end.
Used the wrong foot.
Straight away, though, with another highlight. 32 minutes in. Approaching half-time now. It's still 1-0.
Oh, he's in.
Lukic again having another long shot. That one was a great save, though, from goalkeeper who's called Katy or Katie. I don't know. I think he's Mexican. He's got an afro. It was a good save, though. Corner ball whipped in. Headed out. Brown's there. He won't win in headers. He couldn't even win a header against my left midfielder. Oh, it's another one, though. 5 minutes before half-time. Good win there.
Oh, that's terrible.
Hector Forte's filling in at left-back because our left-back, who's world-class, by the way, is missing. Mawawi. Oh, what a pass. Oh, we're playing it all over him. Oh, Perez. Find him. Reece. Felipe Reece. Come on. It's 2-0 before half-time. Felipe Reece with the goal. Perez with the assist. This is easy, lads. This is so easy. We are knocking it around them. Captain Mawawi has been unbelievable, by the way, from that right-hand side. He's been so good. But Reece finding a nice little space there at the near post, smashing it in. It's 2-0 going into half-time. Or is it going to be...
Come on.
2-1 or 3-0? We'll see. PSG are on the attack, but Soule is being pressed hard.
Oh,
Scalvini finds him wide.
Oh,
Sorry,
what a ball.
Emery.
Oh, he's missed.
Missed opportunity.
Oh, how did he miss that?
Bad miss as well from Kristic. Well, it is half-time and it is 2-0, But PSG have missed 2 very good chances there. We've taken our chances.
Yeah.
And so far, that is the difference. That has been the difference between these two sides. We've even got a kick-off highlight. So we'll see what happens from this. Perez, he's been class. I think he's got at least 1 assist. Right on cue, isn't it? There he is. He's got it again. He's got it again. Fagan. I think he's got at least 1 assist. I can't remember who got the first one. Hector Fort playing it around the back. Teasing this PSG side. Fagan, come on. Push it forward. All the way, lad.
He's gone.
Oh, he's on a right run. All the way to the byline.
He's looking at the lines.
Plays it back to
What am I doing?
Perez. Conter. Headed out. Now we haven't got centre-backs in the right position.
Yeah.
Unless we close it off. Oh, what a
Good
pass.
run. Good run. Oh, what a ball.
Took it well.
Atu, wow.
Took that so well.
Punished you for that by doing that run, didn't
Yeah. Oh, it's VAR, though. This would be hilarious.
Oh. I don't believe this.
Miles off. And from that free kick, we have another highlight. If this turns into 3-0, that would be hilarious. We've given the ball away too easy, though, from Mawawi. Playing it around us now. The 4-2-2 versus the 4-2-2-2.
Oh, you turned back. You should have been outside him.
I missed an extra 2 in there somewhere. There's lots of 2s going on. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that was a hard pass to his feet. The press is good, though.
He nearly done himself then, didn't he?
Jalassi.
Good ball. Let's get it in. He's there.
He's there again.
Oh, good save.
That time he was definitely onside, but this time it was saved. From the resulting corner, though, which never usually ends in a goal, is headed away once again to the edge of the area. Zaire Emery knocks it
Penalty,
back.
ref.
What a tackle that is from Mawawi. Oh, free kick. In a dangerous position. Probably not going to shoot.
Oh, he got a problem with his shoulder, I think.
Yeah, he's Braza and matching to the back post. Mawawi's going to pick it up, though. He's been dangerous all game. Rafael Luiz. Conte. Oh, at the post. So close. Okay. Playing it out from the back. They've got a high press going on right now.
They've got to do something.
Fagan's trying to bait them in. There's Luiz. He's found Mawawi. Oh, that ball has not worked twice. He's tried looking for that twice and it's not worked. Siren to Gonçalves. Yeah. Oh, well done, Perez. He's been my man of the match so far. Mawawi. Don't lose it this time round, though. There's a good pass. Ferguson. Oh, what a pass.
What a ball that was.
There's matching.
Yeah, deserved to go.
Carlos matching. That's a beautiful play.
Down and out.
Game
Finished.
over. Champions League. They're already doing the C on it.
Yeah.
Because it should be or Chelsea. Come on. This pass here from Ferguson is delicious.
Yeah.
And matching, what a finish. Great finish, 3-0.
I can't believe this. You haven't been in this.
First time I've ever been in the Champions League.
The challenge, you haven't been in it.
Come on, let's go. It's going to be 4-0 now. Let's make this. I mean, you were enjoying winning European finals 5-0. I'd like to do exactly the same, to be honest. That would be great. Belosian finds Lukic. Cannot do the same as...
Oh, he's in.
Oh, he's in, even though... Oh, he's chipped the goalkeeper.
You can't do that.
Chipped the goalkeeper and missed.
Mate, you're 3-0 down. You've got to put it in the net.
Oh, that is so poor. I'll take it, though. Corner ball to PSG. There it is. Headed out. Rafael Luiz knocks it forward. There's nobody there, though. Jalassi to Farfan. Farfan's going to take it down the left. Baloshan. Oh, they've worked it well. Lukic has got space. There is a gap.
That's a good go.
Nikola Lukic. That's a good go. I don't think it's even going to go to VAR, that one. That's just a straight-up finish.
That was a hell of a gap coming through there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a good goal. All right, 3-1. Game's not over yet.
Oh, I don't know. He
did look close to it.
He could have been offside, yeah.
Goalkeeper sold it to that back post. That was awful keeping. He's not the best goalkeeper, I will give him that, although he does have a 7.1 average rating at the minute.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, it's going to be a quick one now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to make some changes. I think I need to, I don't know, a bit of time wasting here and there. Let's lower the tempo down a bit, keep the ball. I reckon that's what we need to do. Bring on a couple of players. I don't really want to take off anybody in the attacking. Everybody attacking-wise has been doing really well. Let's bring on Moises Caicedo. We've got Moises Caicedo to come off the bench, which isn't too bad. To be honest, I might just change both midfielders and just put legs in there. And right now, we haven't really got any other options at the... So Ruben Perez is struggling, but he's gone on 8.4. We don't actually have any backups because of how bad our injury situation is. So we're just going to have to rock with it.
It's the last game of the season. He's gone on holiday.
Yeah. Just put it all out there, please, and see what you can do. Time is running out. 5 minutes added on.
God.
They need a miracle, and I don't think they're going to get one.
Nope.
Because Chelsea are your Champions League winners.
How many seasons?
10 seasons in total, from unemployment to lifting the Champions League. That takes some doing, considering I never played in the Champions League until 9.5 seasons into this whole challenge.
Through the season, and you won 3 cups.
Yeah. Not bad. This Chelsea team was really good, though.
Yeah.
Although I was more annoyed that I couldn't join the Liverpool side that was there.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
They looked like more of the appealing job, but we got the Chelsea job instead. And wow, you can't. There's no regrets there. This team has been unbelievable. I mean, Carlos Machin got the first 2 goals. Look how bloody good he is.
Yeah.
He was on the bench when I quick picked it. There's no way he should have been on the bench. His assistant manager was an idiot. But what a team that was. And challenge complete. Unemployed to the Champions League. I did think when you got the Bayern Munich job, I need to find something quick. I didn't realise it'd be that quick.
No.
I'll be honest, I did not realise it would be that quick.
I thought I had at least 2 or 3 seasons to put the Bayern Munich side up before you'd be challenging me.
Boy, that's why you were signing Wonder Kids, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
Ooh. But there we go. Hope you've enjoyed another episode of Unemployed to the Champions League. It is complete and over with, though. Chelsea are the Champions League winners with Omega Luke as the manager, who, by the way, remember, only took over in December. So I basically did, what's his name, who did that for Chelsea? He was the Portuguese manager. Why am I asking you? You're terrible with names.
I'm terrible with names, didn't I?
Roberto Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he do that? Didn't he win the Champions League with Chelsea after only taking them over halfway through? I'm pretty sure Roberto Martinez did it. Maybe even Thomas Tuchel after Lampard.
It was Thomas Tuchel after.
I'm pretty sure both of them did.
Lampard.
Yeah. I've gone and done it again. Chelsea fans, it's a weird thing. You should start sacking managers in December because somehow, if you're in the Champions League, they go on and win it every single time. Well, thank you very much. I hope you really enjoyed the series. Let us know what you want to see from us next, because now we've got to think of a new series idea, because we weren't anticipating this one to finish this soon. So I really hope you enjoyed it. But check out this video on screen, because we just invited Work the Space on for a rebuild. He joined us and we went to Norway and it was a lot of fun.